Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Gerel Matta. Today we're going to be doing a foundation review on the new Dust of Colors Meet My Hue foundation. I got two shades, which is 122 and 119. And you're going to see in the video which one I decided to use for my skin. And if you want to know which one ended up working out for me, keep on watching. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So the first thing that we're going to do is prime my face. So I want to use something that I have been using for quite some time now, and it actually works really well with so many of my foundations. And this one is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. So that is what I'm going to be using. I already prepped my face with my Recipe Glow, the mist, as well as the Pink Juice moisturizer. All the information is going to be linked down below just in case you are interested. So a little bit about my face. I am combination, so I am pretty oily on my T-zone and normal to sometimes dry now that I'm getting older on the other part of my face, but mostly it's just normal but really oily on my T-zones. All right, so for MAC foundation, I usually use NC42 when I'm really tan, or NC40. So just so you can have an idea of my skin tone. So right now I am a little bit tan, not too much. I can get darker than this for sure, but I have been staying out of the sun, but I live in Florida, so it is going to be a little bit difficult. All right, so here is the foundation that we're going to be trying. I have not opened this package because I wanted to open it with you guys. So let's go ahead and open it up. So I ordered two foundations because I ordered it straight from their website, and I ordered two foundations because I couldn't decide which one I was. So we're going to try them both. I'm going to try them one on this side and the other one on this side, just so you guys can see like which one matched me best to my body. So I always try to match my foundations to my body instead of matching it to my face, because my body is completely tan compared to my face since I exfoliate and everything. So I ordered the little sponge that I'm going to have my daughter wet for me right now. Thank you. All right, so as you can see, they packed them really nice, which I totally appreciate that, especially because these are foundations and I do not want to have any broken foundations, you know, like, oh, what a mess. All right, so as you can see, I got two shades. I got 119 and 122. So a little bit about the foundation. Our lightweight medium to full coverage foundation delivers a blurring effect, which reduces the appearance of fine lines and skin imperfections. I am going to be using the sponge that I got, which is the Dust of Colors. So it is super cute, very pointy. It got a little bit bigger than when it was dry, and it does say Dust of Colors right here. So it is super cute. So here are the foundations. As you can see, this one is a little bit lighter, this one is 119, and this one is 122. Very nice hues, and that name of the foundation, it's Meet My Hue. So let's see what it's going to do. All right, that's super yellow, and this one is 119. And let me try the other one. This one, it's a little bit more on the neutral side. So yeah, I am gonna go with 122 for sure, because 119, as you can see, it's really yellow. Yeah, it's gonna be way too light. And this one right here, it's more on the neutral side. So I am going to go with 122 for sure. All right, so I am going to take a pump and a half of the 122 and just dot it into my face. All right, sponge. So I do have some redness around my nose and my mouth, and a bit of discoloration around my mouth as well. Oh yeah, this one is like a perfect match to my body for sure. The other one was actually matching more of my face color, so it might work during the winter months or whatever. This is Florida, that we don't have no winter months. So it's blending really nice to the face. So I'm going to use the tip of the sponge to get around my brows. Do you do your brows before foundation, or do you do your brows after foundation? That's a good question, right? Alright guys, so let me know in the comment section down below who does their brows before foundation or after. Alright, so I like it so far. It's really matching super nicely with my neck. So I'm just going to use just a little bit more and just put it where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. Usually around my nose. Alright, so here is the foundation. So this shade definitely matches with the rest of my body, which I love that so much. So far, so good. So I do feel a little bit of like just a slight tightness on this part right here. Doesn't feel any dry or anything like that. Just a like super slight tightness, like it's drying down. But it does give you a really nice glow, as you can see, and it does feel very sticky still, very sticky. Whenever you do this kind of reviews, you just have to like really focus on what's happening with your face. So that is what is happening right now. It doesn't feel like it's like uncomfortable or anything like that. It doesn't feel like I have a mask or super dry either. So yeah, so far so good. All right, so now I'm just going to move on to concealer. This is a concealer that I love so much. If you are new to my channel, I love this concealer. This one is the Shape Tape, and I use it pretty much all the time. It just does such a great job on covering my darkness, my bags, the darkness around my mouth. So I love this, and I'm hoping that they work well together. So this is the reason why I don't mind when the foundation matches my body, because I do like to use a lighter concealer, just a little bit lighter than my foundation. And I'm using the Shape Tape in medium. I like the point because it really gets in there, like in between my brows. And let's see how it does here. So it's not too dense, it's not too soft, feels really good. All right guys, so this is how the base is looking like. Let me just bring you in a little bit closer. Alright guys, so now that I have you backed away a little bit because we were so close and personal, I do have to say that the foundation applied so nicely. So I did do a light coverage, like a pump and a half for my whole entire face, and that gave me a really nice coverage, but I just wanted to add a little bit, and building it up on top of it gave me no problems whatsoever, which is really nice, especially if you're looking for a full coverage. You can definitely build it up. So as soon as I finished applying the foundation, it did feel very, very sticky, but now after applying everything else, my powder, bronzer, highlighter, everything else, it feels really nice and doesn't feel sticky at all. So definitely I would like to set it because I don't like to feel sticky at all. Now if you're more on the drier side, just use a little light powder to set it. So everything applies so nicely on top of this foundation. I had no problems whatsoever. So far I am loving this foundation. In person looks really nice and blurry, so I'm trying to bring my mirror closer to me, and in person, like, I do have pores around my nose, of course, but they don't look as pronounced as they usually do. So I do see the blurring effect on this foundation for sure in person. Let's go ahead and just go down the list because it does have some claims here. High pigment, yes. Matte finish, yes. It is more on the natural matte for sure. Buildable, yes. Lightweight, yes. And long wearing, I don't know. I don't know if it's long wearing. I've only been wearing this for a couple of hours. So do I recommend this product? Absolutely yes, especially if you are normal to oily. If you are more on the drier side, you're definitely going to have to prep your skin, because as it claims to be matte, it is more on the matte side than on the dewy finish for sure. The only downside is that I had to purchase it online, so I do not have a Dose of Color store around me at all. I don't think that it's at Ulta, and the reason why I'm pretty sure it's not at Ulta yet is because I went into Dose of Color's post and I also commented to see if they were going to have it at Ulta. And they didn't reply, nor they actually mentioned it on any of their posts or Trend Mood whatsoever that it was going to be at Ulta. So I wanted to get this video going and let you know my thoughts. So I do love Dose of Colors as a brand. I have many of their little 5-pan palettes. I also have the bigger palettes. I also supported them when they collaborate with Katie and Desi. I love those collections, both of them. I also have their liquid lipsticks, and if you found me through their liquid lipsticks, hello, how are you? That was like 2 years ago that I swatched all of their liquid lipsticks. So once again, Dose of Colors is a company that I have been supporting for a very long time, and when they announced that they were releasing their foundation, I had no doubt in my mind that I was going to buy it, and I'm so happy that I did, because once again, I love the way my skin looks right now. I love the way it feels. It doesn't feel sticky. I love that I found my perfect match to my body. So definitely a perfect match to my body. So if it doesn't come in camera like that, I promise you, in person is like I am one. I just love it. So did I find my perfect hue? Yes, I did. 122. Woohoo. Now, is it going to change? Of course, as you know, we get more into like fall and winter. It probably will, so I will make it work with 119. I am happy at the end of the day that I picked up 119, because I can always lighten 122 up and make it work for my skin tone. So now, in regards of the little sponge, it worked really nice. It feels super nice and bouncy. I love the tip because it really got in there and just blended my concealer super nicely. It also applied my powder right here really nice and precise, which I like that for sure. So I have no complaints about the sponge whatsoever. I think it's super great. Now, do you really need it in your life? I don't think so. You can always find super affordable sponges. They have so many of them now that you can buy at the drugstore, and you don't need to spend that much money. But I did wanted to try it, and I wanted to know exactly how it worked. I really like it because of its precision, like I mentioned, but also around this side right here, just because I do my base after my eyes. So I always want something that is like super precise around my eyeshadows because I don't want it to get messed up. So yeah, that's it for the video. That is it for the Meet My HUE foundation review. I hope that this was informative and it helps you out on making a decision whether you were trying to get this foundation or not. I really like it. Did I say that already? I probably did like 1,000 times. It is going to be such a pain editing this video because for some reason I have such a difficulty to talk today, but I hope that I got my point across, and if I have anything else to say or if I miss something while I'm editing, I will put it down in the description area. So yeah, I will also link all the products that I use on my face down below as well. And if you are interested in the eye look, don't worry, it's coming your way soon. So don't forget to click that little bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is like every single week. Like I mentioned in my videos all the time. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.